About it, then I wouldn't have had to take care of it.
And I had it on Friday, so.
If the concurrence of this council is agreeable to the list, then I'll modify my motion. I don't see a problem in advertising any job for the city of Wetumpka. I don't see that there's a problem with that. But at the same time that we go through a hiring process, right, it turns into fill the room up with folks in jerseys and all of a sudden, you know, Councilman Carter or the evil council is not letting somebody do their job. All I'm asking is that we follow the personnel policy, okay? Yes, the personnel policy provides for a list, but it's also very specific in the advertising of jobs. And that's all I'm asking is that we just follow the rules, that we dot the I's and cross the T's. It's not personal.
I too agree with the advertisement, but I am telling you, this is one of the positions that I feel like is valuable to the city because there is a lot of traffic put down on the ground, on the right of ways, and we do constantly stay around.
I have a response to that. I disagree with what you just said. I think all the jobs are valuable, not just one job.
I just meant time is of the essence with this one. Yes, they're all valuable. I didn't mean to say that. Yes, I worded that incorrectly.
You did.
I'm sorry.
Okay, we'll make it work. We'll find some way to make it work through advertising. It takes 2 weeks, 3 weeks to hire a person.
I'm fine with advertising.
We'll move ahead with this and,
Mayor, I've got time if I may.
yes, sir, yes, sir.
I know in certain situations in years past, we have had to use contract services. I know at one point in time in the last administration, we had a lot of storms, a lot of limbs were down, and during that time, we had to hire some outside help. And certainly with Riverfest and relay and all of that coming up, if you've ever been to a football game, you know when the football game's over, there's a lot of litter. So is this something that is there a company or does it exist that we could contract with while we're doing this advertising, who could come in and be responsible for litter control? I mean, I know it's a different situation than what it is with the limbs and things of that nature, so.
I really feel like more has been made of this than should.
Right.
And I will pick up the slack if it means I have to go out and pick up the trash.
Well, and I'll pick it up with you, just so you know that.
No, it's just, if it does not need to go through the expense of contracting out to pick up trash, we're fine. We've always done what needs to be done, and we do it.
Well, I don't feel comfortable leaving the city in a position to where I know how to put trash in the community. And I don't want to leave the city in a position because we're looking at 2 weeks advertising. From there, the next meeting, you could be looking at a month out easily. So I'm just trying to come to a median in the road as to how do we address this issue and move forward.
Matt asked a question, you said Riverfest is coming up, so this person's the only person that picks up trash at Riverfest?
No, I'm just saying to keep the city clean. It's not after an event, because we all do that.
It's an
I mean,
ongoing
I go
day.
out there and pick up trash then, but I'm talking about an everyday cleaning up of Reddy Street, and East Boundary Street, Main Street.
Where were they today?
Where were they today? Over in the level.
And they were over, and I called because we had complaints and some things I had seen coming into Coosa Falls. And that area had to be cleaned up today, and had to pull someone from somewhere else to do that. We've been short. We showed at the landfill today. The work at the landfill was out again today. Was out one day last week, and it has put us on a bind. We're thin up there. Lost all the inmates last week. Didn't have one inmate back today at the ball fields because of some situations with the state, and so it's kind of hit us. But Councilman, I appreciate your concerns.
The reality of it is that people live. I mean, and that's just the reality. There's not a day that goes by that I don't leave my house or go to work where I don't stop wherever I turn it in, have to pick up a cup or a brown paper bag or people litter, and that's even when we've got a full-time person doing it. There's still times when we have to pitch in and help pick up those oddities that may be lying around. So I just don't want us to get behind on that. We have a natural resource in the river. Litter can certainly wreak havoc on your natural resources, and I just want us to be mindful of that and do what we need to do as a city to make sure we stay on top of it.
Okay, let me see if I can state this. Councilman Carter has a motion
Let me
to lift the
amend
freeze
my
on
motion.
hiring.
I'll amend my motion that we hire from the list this time, but please keep in mind, right, I think it'd be prudent, right, that we advertise these jobs, that we give people, right, notice, right, that these jobs are available. And by not advertising, let's think about the consequences of that as well. Okay? But I'll modify my motion, right, that we require you to first, I guess, review the list, and if you find somebody adequate, then please do so.
Okay. Would you amend your second over there, Councilwoman? So the motion has been amended to allow for hiring off of the roster. If you can find a suitable person there, appreciate the discussion. All in favor, let it be known, saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Boards and committees. Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. Our two big events that are coming up will be Wednesday, the quarterly luncheon, featuring Ron Sparks as our guest speaker. That will be at 11:30 at the Civic Center. The other event is on Sunday, the 27th, from 1 until 4 in the afternoon, also at the Civic Center. This is our MWC trade show and shopping exposition that day. That will be from 1 until 4 on Sunday afternoon. There are 3 ribbon cuttings for new businesses or reopening businesses in Wetumpka. One will be Friday morning at 10 o'clock at Nuevo Ranchito, the Old Catfish Country. On the 29th, that's next Tuesday, for Linville Funeral Home and the Old Good Hope Church on Tallahassee Highway. And on the 31st, on Thursday at 10 a.m., another ribbon cutting for the River Region Arts Council at 409 Alabama Street in the old school location. I believe I neglected to say the ribbon cutting and after hours for Linville will begin at 5 p.m. on Tuesday the 29th. We hope you can join us for these get-togethers. Thank you.
Thank you. Any public comments? Motion to adjourn?
So moved.